Maruti Suzuki has launched its very successful compact sedan Dzire. To talk more about it, I have Maruti Suzuki's MD, Mr. Hisashi Takeuchi. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. Dzire, a very important launch. It has seen excellent numbers till now, 27 lakh units. But the truth is that the sedan segment is now shrinking. People's focus is completely on the SUV segment. So what are your expectations from the new Dzire?
Well, first of all, the compact sedan segment, for us, this is a stable segment. And especially, for example, last year, our sales of Dzire increased. So if you see the total segment, maybe it looks like decreasing, but actually our numbers is increasing, and also the October sales was pretty much promising. So I think this compact sedan segment cannot be underestimated.
This time in Dzire, it's very clear you have made an effort to adopt a new design language. Till now, it used to look a lot like Swift, but now it has a completely different design language. So do you think this is specifically targeting the private buyer? So what is your strategy now for private buyer and a commercial segment where Dzire has always been very popular?
As you said, we are targeting to the private buyers. So we will introduce this car to the private segment, and at the same time, for the fleet segment, we will keep selling the existing products. So that's how we can differentiate those two markets, and we sell this car strongly to the private segment.
Okay, so right now, what is the contribution of Dzire to the total sales, and how much investment did you make in developing this fourth generation Dzire?
So this car, our investment total is around 1,000 crore.
CNG is for you has become very important. It's almost 30% of your total portfolio. So what are you have also launched Dzire CNG. What are the expectation on contribution from CNG in Dzire sales?
Yeah, generally, CNG is becoming really important business for us. So we are now making CNG available on almost all Maruti Suzuki products.
Yeah.
And our share of CNG sales out of total is around 25 to 30%. And because the dispensing unit is becoming available across India, more and more area, CNG is becoming available, and we are working together with gas distribution network, and try to expand our sales in those areas, and has been so successful about our sales of CNG. So if CNG demand will increase, our people in the production side is ready to increase their output. So we will be able to supply if even demand is further growing.
So right now, do you have the data of how much CNG gets used in commercial, and is there a strong direction for private buyers also buying CNGs?
Yeah, both areas. Both private and commercial area, the CNG is widely accepted. But you have to be mindful that still some area the CNG is not available, and the government is expanding CNG network. So there is still big opportunities if this CNG dispensing network will be increased, and the government has a plan to increase even more.
Yeah, but CNG prices themselves are increasing. What do you think will be the impact of that on CNG sales?
That, of course, important is the fuel price, and there is a gap. But at the same time, the fuel efficiency to sell the CNG is much better than the petrol. So combining both, better fuel efficiency and price gap is making CNG very good buy for the customers, and that is still continuing.
I want to touch upon some of the other topics as well, which includes Vitara. We saw Vitara get unveiled globally. I believe you are going to launch it in Bharat Mobility in January. So I want to ask, will all three variants, which were the two-wheel drive and the higher battery versions, also come to India?
So this is still confidential, and we will introduce at the next coming Bharat Mobility show. So please, wait until that time. that introduction of e-Vitara in Milan, and also e-Vitara will be exported from India to many other markets as well. And also, of course, the sales in India is very important. We will introduce accordingly in each market.
You know, this is the first time that Dzire or any product from Maruti Suzuki has got 5 stars as global NCAP. Can we expect that now you will be adopting this strategy and going after that 5-star and making those structural changes in almost all your products?
Yeah, of course, Maruti Suzuki, for Maruti Suzuki, the safety is utmost importance and will be important for us, for the customer. And we will continue to improve our safety features, not only airbags, but also ABS or brake distribution system, or ESP, all the other safety features. We will enrich into future products, and we will continue this policy.
How much money have you decided to spend on making sure that you get better safety ratings?
How much money?
Yeah.
That's a secret.
Okay, so what are your expectations in terms of growth for this year?
So far, the market from wholesale point of view is a little sluggish, but from retail point of view, it's still showing a good growth in the H1 itself. And for the next H2, because the government starts spending money for infrastructure and so on, plus rural business economy outlook is quite promising. So I think this H2 will be even stronger in terms of economy and also automobile sales. So I think we'll be able to finish this year with better results.
But because we have seen discounting in the market, do you think there will be a pressure on margins compared to earlier years?
That's coming from the heavy stock situation of some of the OEMs. We, in the first half of this year, we already take countermeasure to adjust our production volume so that we don't need to be involved in a heavy price war of from the stock pressure. So now our stock days are much lower than 1 month. So it's not even stable. It's very good situation right now.
All right, thank you, sir. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot
very
for
much.
joining us today.